Been revealed.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper tapping in. TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like a cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. That good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though. Big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that Newsington. You can Usington. This is good knowledge, though. You're not finna get nobody's college, though. Big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college here at TNN Trap News Network. It's not good news you can use. Dodge, I forget about his college. Shout out to Nina Boy, giving us some good news we can use. DJ Akademiks exposing some new charges on Big U. Let's get into this content. On no further ado, let's get into it. Let's go.
Hey, gang. Let go. 5, 4, trade, deuce, blast off.
Developing options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct.
Now, that's where Loose Cannon and Wack come in at, because none of us on the internet knew anything about that until Loose Cannon and Wack decided to make us all preview to that.
The investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement.
Okay, and the top level thing is this murder. Like, you know, again, Brick Baby was robbing people. They mentioned No Jumper a couple times because there was a nigga who got beat up outside No Jumper, right? So this says, for example, on January 3rd, 2025, outside of No Jumper podcast filming location, Williams, which is Loose Cannon, struck a victim in the head multiple times with a firearm, pointing the firearm in the back of his head while two other suspects removed valuables from the guy, including jewelry, whatever in excess of $5,000. The victim lost consciousness, and the incident was captured on camera and posted to social media, apparently to stoke fear and boast of Williams' pension.
So it looks like everything that you know, people have been saying about Big U in the streets, unfortunately, it's becoming to look as if it was maybe a true situation, or, you know, quite a wooty-wop, wooty-bam kind of a situation, blah, 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 blah. I say all that to say this. As Academic continues to go through this, we're going to get a lot more news we can use, a lot more knowledge. We ain't finna get nobody's college when it comes to this, but don't worry about it. We're going to keep winning.
Violence. After the incident, Williams posted a 7-minute video on his YouTube channel discussing the beaten, stating he used to be Big Useless's enforcer and that he loves to fight, and that the incident could have...
So Loose Cannon statements are all being used in the RICO. Academics is now exposing Loose Cannon.
Of $5,000. The victim lost consciousness, and the incident was captured on camera and posted to social media, apparently to stoke fear and boast of Williams' penchant for violence. After the incident, Williams posted a 7-minute video on his YouTube channel discussing the beaten, stating he used to be Big Useless's enforcer and that he loves to fight, and that the incident could have went a lot worse. His post played a portion of the assault.
Small business owner, let your bill pay work for your business. Pay your...
I got YouTube Premium. That's Nina Boy who ain't got YouTube Premium. Look, that's Nina Boy. That's Nina Boy. It ain't me. Look, that's Nina Boy. Look, I can go back. That's Nina Boy. I got YouTube Premium. Nina Boy don't got YouTube Premium. He got ads.
Let's see. Loose Cannon. I know he has a page. Yeah, all right, hold on. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Hold on. It's one of these. Here we go.
With something too real. See, when y'all be clout chasing and acting like...
Yo, it's crazy that... Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Loose Cannon's my man. But to think that the feds, while writing up their indictment, the first thing they heard while eating their donut was, "Sweetie!"
And here go the thing. Bro, I was at the federal court building today, and I was told on multiple occasions, yep, we know who you are. Yeah, we know what you do. Yep, we blah, blah, blah this, we blah, blah, blah that. You, do Sims, this person, that person, wooty bam, all that, wooty bam. They know about it all. Brand new socks and drawers. You feel me? So, you know, when it comes to all that, it's going to be all that. You feel me? Now, y'all could be goofies and y'all could be oblivious to the fact and think that the internet is different for the feds than it is for y'all, or y'all could accept the truth.
It's crazy. Like, them niggas about to take notes on the video of Loose Cannon telling on himself, and the first thing they heard was, "Sweetie!"
Listen, I know y'all thinking about the footage that's going around, what happened at No Jumper. Y'all have to understand this, right? I don't run fake plays. I don't run the imaginary content that y'all be thinking that somebody's going to just run and try to set somebody up and pay somebody to take a whooping. It don't work like that with me. I'm raw, I'm authentic. I'm real. I am sometimes too real. See, when y'all be clout chasing and acting like y'all really want a problem, I'm going to give it to you. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to give it to you. Sweetie! Sweetie! This is what happens when people clout chase. So let's go from the beginning. We were doing the Adam and Wack show. Adam is leaving the building. Adam FaceTime Wack. Hey, Wack, it's two people that's, wandering around the parking lot. You know who they are? And Wack was like, no, I don't.
Yo, the feds' favorite punchline got to be "Sweetie."
I don't know who they are. So I'm like, oh, I don't know, but let me go out and holler at them. So I walk out, right? I walk out with the dude, and he was like, man, I got a problem with Wack. I'm like, you got a problem with Wack about what? Yeah, I just got a problem with him. I'm like, you do? So I called Wack over there. Wack, come over here. Dude was like, man, you running this type of content and stuff like that. And Wack was like, what content? Wack pulled out his phone. Once Wack pulled out the phone, he was like, oh, this content? And then the dude was like, everything is not content. I said, you right. So y'all see the results. Smack. Let's get to it, right? So
Let's get to it.
How far do y'all expect me to go if somebody's clout chasing? I want to really understand this, right? Understand your mental, right? Because if me and Wack was on the other foot, y'all be saying, oh, this is what...
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, though. A part of me, I've always thought Loose was a very loyal nigga that was down to...
Man, hell no. Loose Cannon is an idiota. Idiocy. Idiota. The idiotest of the idiots.
Crash out. And Wack was a strategic operator in linking with Loose because he knew at the end of the day, Loose will crash. And that would save Wack from crashing.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Ak, but this is my thing about all of this, right? Y'all gotta understand something, man. I understand this. Loose had it in his mind that he could do whatever he want. He can crash out, and he would still be able to have a family, live longevity, He's calculating what Big U accomplished. Some of these people like Big U, people idolize, they look up to Big U, and they're like, man, I want to be just like Big U. I want to do it like how he did it. You see what I'm saying? But they didn't have cameras back then. They didn't have the technology that they have in today's time. They got a flock camera. Once you pass that flock camera, it pings that car, entire information, and the person inside the car.
All the way to the Wooty Bam and the Woo Wop, nigga. That fly camera is sick.
You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Like, it's a price for this life, bro. You think you gonna be out here terrorizing people and beating up? This go for anybody. Let me make sure I'm clear. Make no doubt about this, homie. Do you think for 1 second you go put your hands on somebody, beat them up, demolish them, hurt them in any form of fashion, and think you're just gonna go home, go play with your kids, and live a good life, and you think you could continue to do that? Come on, bro. These people are just waiting. They gotta build up their case, bro. They was sitting on Big U for a long time. Can't nobody. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Loose cannon is not the only reason why Big U was caught up. They was sitting on Big U was reckless so many times. It's nothing personal, bro. When I react to this, I'm looking at it from a business perspective. I'm not looking at it from a street level, because at the end of the day, most street level dudes don't think business. They don't think the way Big U think. Big U was a businessman. He wasn't a gangster the way everybody say he was. He transformed to a businessman. And he still had some of his old dirty ways with him. You know what I'm saying? The extortion and all that shit. He got on the camera and said, if you was getting money in the city in LA, I was getting something from it. He didn't care if you was a blood art.
Yeah, see, that right there, that's an admission to guilt. You probably shouldn't have said nothing like that. You feel me?
Crip. You see what I'm saying? And those are the dudes that be like, I ain't tripping my way. Because see, if you take away the game, it's going to have to revolve around who's the strongest man, which one to be who's the strongest alpha male. You see what I'm saying? Put your hood to the side. You see what I'm saying? As a man, he was dominating men as men. It didn't matter where they was from. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people hide behind their gangs, just like a lot of people hide their insecurity behind designer fashion and pistols and cars and jewelry. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them type of people that I think I'm better than you, homie. You feel me? You my boy, but nigga, I hurt you. Don't play with me. All that had nothing to do with gang. See, when you put the gang shit away to the side,
you put the gang to the side and you make everybody stand on what they got to stand on as men, and you catch a nigga on a one-on-one and you really see what he about, you will be surprised at who heart pump Kool-Aid.
And make it about whose manhood is stronger, because that's what involves around men. When you get around men, you see if you have the like-minded mentality or have the same type of level, or you think you bad and you willing to put that out there to show that person ain't better than you. See if somebody goes stand tall or somebody go fold, and it's always been like that since the course of time. Let's go.
You get what I'm saying? Because at first they didn't like each other, but now they're cool. But Loose Cannon looked like he's always on go, which is kind of beneficial to Wack, because now
Transmission repair, radiator repair.
Again, that's Nina Boy who don't got YouTube Premium. I got YouTube Premium.
They get, this is what they got.
Why y'all say call Brick Wife? I don't know Brick Wife. And that sounds disrespectful, bro.
Clout chasing, they thought they was untouchable and stuff, but then...
Man, listen, man, you gotta have niggas respect your crippin', man. You after Black Sam said that, you know what you should have did? You should have went back to your car, you should have got that thing, and that burger spot should have been shut down. A nigga told him to shoot up the burger spot, bro. What? You think Wack told that nigga that advice out of like, yo, nah, this is what you should do? Or Wack wanted him to do some shit where that nigga's in jail for the next 40 years? Wack is so I also blame Wack, because I think Wack is outsmarting these dudes, and I get it. Like, for example, me and a nigga like Meek Mill, I would have Meek Mill doing 5 life sentences before he do nothing to me. Come on, like, you're like, Meek is a stupid nigga, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I think he realized that. He's like, I'm gonna leave Ack alone. Ack is operating and he's right.
I don't genuinely think that Meek Mill cares about academics.
He's right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Yeah, you're cooperating. You're damn near cooperating. Why the hell are you talking about that? Now, I was always shocked that Brick Baby would entertain certain conversation, and that's why I said, I asked Adam, I said, did Brick ever come to you and say, yo, bro, with all due respect, yo, you my mans, but could we start making content about Big U? It says, yo, if I was Brick Baby, I would have shut down every conversation in No Jumper about Big U. You know why? What's his name? Zaire
Mitchell.
I think it was Williams. No. Hold on, let's find his name. Mitchell. Here we go. Mitchell and Henley, which is Big U, coordinated how Brick Baby would give Big U the proceeds from a robbery that Brick Baby committed. They were talking about how much should go to Henley. Then in multiple other intercepted calls, Henley talked. Here's my point. If you used to do robberies and bust down the money for the robberies with Big U, why the hell would you get hired at a job that you got to talk about Big U potentially doing some other criminal shit, bro? When you used to do crime for him, bro. That right. Made no sense to me.
Right.
He should have said to Adam, respectfully, Adam.
Right.
I like doing content here. This is kind of cool. This is like a regular job for me. I like it. But bro, can we play?
Right. You see what?
I'm going to be here for a second, man. I enjoy it here. I like this.
I say, look, man, this is dead on. This is why I say most people got to realize it's 60% mental, 40% physical. All this gangster shit, everybody talking and doing, bro, they gangster and they hard as hell. But they soft as cotton when it comes to the mental. They can't think, they can't comprehend. So that's why I say people want to lure you down to their level and beat you with by experience. When it comes to thinking, a lot of these dudes don't think. That was the worst move. But see, the fame, the clout, that's what everybody's looking for, bro. And that's why most people fail. But that's my time, man. I got to get up out of here.
All right, man. So we up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel, so he's free. We are gone.
Niggas jealous. Baby, keep it secret. She ain't die before she tell it. She ain't die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open.
A couple bands on your heels will probably change the way you walk. Conversations in the bank will probably change the way you talk. I'ma always be right here and I won't never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once. You showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. 6 blood sin and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch, and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and then we go some more rounds. It's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. We'll always take them pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she ain't die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she ain't die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she ain't die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished at the dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina, sister wives, cause this shit can get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a trailer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 with these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight an H&M or you could bowl with me alone. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she had died before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she had died before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause